MrBeast, the mastermind behind some of the biggest giveaways and most heartwarming acts of kindness on YouTube, takes to X, formerly known as Twitter, with a question that sparks a wildfire of speculation. "Would you vote for me if I ran for president?" he asks. The response? Overwhelming. More than 2/3 of his followers shout back a thunderous yes. And that, my friends, sets the stage for today's adventure. We're not just going to muse about the possibilities. We're going to imagine what it would look like if MrBeast became the President of the United States. So let's embark on this journey of imagination together. To run for President of the United States, the Constitution sets 3 clear requirements. You must be a natural-born citizen, at least 35 years old, and have lived in the US for a minimum of 14 years. MrBeast, the YouTube philanthropy giant, ticks all these boxes except for age. He's a bit young right now, but let's fast forward in our minds. Once he hits that 35-year mark, he's constitutionally all set to aim for the presidency. So, with the legalities covered, our journey into imagining MrBeast as president begins. Let's zero in on a pivotal aspect of our hypothetical presidency. MrBeast's campaign for the presidency would be nothing short of historic. Swapping YouTube thumbnails for campaign posters, he'd ditch the traditional baby kissing for epic giveaways and challenges that address real-world issues. His knack for grabbing attention could transform political communication, making State of the Union addresses viral sensations that engage rather than bore. MrBeast's philanthropy will be at the core for his tenure. Imagine, if you will, a White House where philanthropy isn't just an agenda item, it's the backbone of governance. MrBeast, stepping into the Oval Office, would likely bring his trailblazing approach to charitable acts to the forefront of his presidency. With a track record of ambitious fundraising campaigns and life-changing charitable acts, envision a presidency that places a monumental emphasis on addressing the nation's most pressing social issues and uplifting marginalized communities. Allocating substantial resources toward poverty alleviation, education, and environmental conservation could become cornerstones of his administration. MrBeast, leveraging his vast network and colossal influence, might well mobilize public support on a scale never before seen in the political arena. But MrBeast's impact wouldn't just be felt in policy changes and national initiatives. His ability to engage and connect with the younger generation could redefine civic engagement in America. Tapping into his unparalleled strength to motivate, MrBeast could inspire millions of young Americans to actively participate in the democratic process. Through social media platforms and his massive following, he could foster a renewed sense of civic duty and political awareness, turning apathy into action. And then there's MrBeast's uncanny ability to solve problems in ways that break the mold. His presidency could herald a new era of government problem solving, employing unorthodox thinking and creative strategies to tackle complex issues. From collaborating with tech leaders and experts to develop sustainable energy solutions to spearheading initiatives that combat climate change, MrBeast could potentially revolutionize the way government operates. His entrepreneurial mindset might lead to innovative policies aimed at not just finding solutions, but transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and improvement. But let's not forget the global stage. MrBeast's reach and influence extend well beyond the United States, positioning him as a figure capable of redefining international relations. His presidency could introduce a new dimension to diplomacy, employing unconventional strategies to foster international cooperation. Through his philanthropic mindset and vast connections, MrBeast could establish unique alliances and collaborations with other nations, tackling global challenges like poverty, climate change, and human rights issues head-on. In a MrBeast presidency, we could expect a leader who's not just about making waves, but making real, tangible changes. With initiatives that could plant billions of trees, tackle hunger, and make education universally accessible. He'd aim to not only transform America, but also bring nations together in a global effort to address some of humanity's most daunting challenges. Through his lens, we see a world where philanthropy drives governance and innovation tackles global issues head-on. While this scenario might be a stretch, it's a powerful reminder that thinking differently can open up new paths for change. Now, it's over to you. What changes would you want to see in leadership today? Share your thoughts, hit that like button if you enjoyed our exploration, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.